Yeah, I'm Jeff Frizzell, Norfolk native, and I'm co-producer on the feature film Public Affairs.
Awesome. So, could you tell us in your own words, as much as you can tell us, a little bit about Public Affairs?
Sure, it's a political thriller about a young campaign aide who gets involved with a Texas senator who's running for president, and all of the kind of behind-the-scenes political stuff that happens.
So, it seems like the film is set in Washington, D.C.
It is D.C. and Northern Virginia,
Right.
Georgetown, surrounding areas.
I know you said you're Norfolk native. Is that what caused you to want to bring the project or try to influence the project being brought down to this area?
Well, the producer, Stephen Israel, and I have been friends for 8 or 9 years, and he helped me with a movie that I did some years ago, and we have another script that we've been trying to get, financed and bought
Right.
and sold and make a movie out of, and this project came along, and we've been talking about doing a project here for a long time. He used to come here in the summers as a kid from North Carolina to vacation at the beach, and his family met another family, and they've been lifelong family friends, and he thinks he'll retire here one day. So he's always wanted to bring a movie here, and having a connection with me and the people I knew kind of made it easy to do.
So, is there anything about the aesthetics or the particulars of our location, maybe the history of, or anything that lends itself to this project?
Well, if you know the area, Ghent,
Mm-hmm.
downtown Norfolk, Ghent, if you go down Colonial Avenue, it looks a lot like Georgetown.
Right.
And downtown, you can play as Northern Virginia in different areas. And we've shot at the new Slover Library and the Chrysler Museum. And there's a lot of marble and stone and things that look very DC-esque.
Right.
So that was very helpful. Our state film office has a tax credit program and the Governor's Motion Picture Opportunity Fund, which provides some help for filmmakers trying to come in and shoot movies. And with their help, that probably is the resounding reason we were able to do it here.
So Governor Terry McAuliffe has been a positive source within the film industry in our area, would you say?
Yes, over the past several really governors,
Yeah.
people have kind of gotten involved, and our money that we've been able to offer to out-of-state production companies and local production companies has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and we still have a ways to go. Georgia is a really big state for filming right now. It's probably the biggest.
Right.
Louisiana was really big for a while. Michigan was really big for a while. And we're a little bit of a small fish in that big pond, but this is a perfect film to bring to Virginia. So yeah, the budget of this film kind of fits the wheelhouse of what Virginia has to offer in incentives.
Right. On a side note, what kind of cigar are you smoking there?
Actually, it's a Rocky Patel that Emerson's, who's the local cigar guy, branded, and he owns this cigar. In fact, we use this in the movie in one of the scenes where the senator goes back to Texas to raise some money for his campaign, and they go to a big Texas barbecue, a lot of cowboys, horses, big trucks, and guys smoking cigars, and Emerson's provided these for us.
Nice.
And it just happens to be the brand I like the most.
That's fantastic. Is there, I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I want to say, is there any type of sense of pride or like enthusiasm that you get for being able to shoot a Hollywood production in your own hometown?
Yeah, we've had, a lot of projects come through, but they're mostly bits and pieces.
Right.
We did part of Mission Impossible 3.
Right.
Williamsburg had a little bit of the John Adams miniseries, the rest of it shot in Richmond.
Hmm.
Um,
I know Cold Mountain came
Cold
through
Mountain
here,
came to
Captain
Virginia.
Phillips.
We had Captain Phillips for a
Yeah.
couple weeks because the Mersk being here and the Navy being here. There's a couple that have been done full length in Hampton Roads, Navy SEALs.
Right.
Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Sutherland was done here years ago.
I didn't even know that.
Yep. Parts of Hearts in Atlantis was done in Virginia Beach at Camp Pendleton.
Right.
So a lot of bits and pieces of bigger movies that do most of the shooting elsewhere. So it's neat to be able to come and do the whole thing here in one place.
Do you see this at all being like kind of like a promo reel for the Hampton Roads area in a sense? If you know this film and what you guys shoot here is kind of going to be a springboard for other directors or creative designers to look and say, hey, there's a great location, there's a lot of aesthetics there, and maybe the price tag is right.
I sure hope so. Everybody that has come from out of town, the director, our director of photography, and the writer have all loved every location we've been in. They've all been fantastic. Everybody has been so enthusiastic with the cities that we've been to. And they are saying that, yeah, we're going to try to find something else to bring here because it's been such a good experience. And we've got a great local crew base that have been on a lot of big shows and a lot of big movies and television. And, so yeah, I think that hopefully will be a little springboard for a few more things down the road.
And I just want to close out with, you say you have a lot of local staff, a lot of people local freelance that you got brought in. You also have a lot of people imported from Hollywood, specifically some of your principal talent, Adrian Grenier and Mimi Rogers. How's your experience been thus far working with them? It's
been great. I think everybody's had a really good time here. The actors have had some off times. We have one, David Cornsweet, that just graduated from Juilliard. It's kind of, I call him the Harry Potter of our movie. He's like in almost every single scene. So he's not had a lot of time off. But Mimi went down to the Outer Banks and enjoyed the Sanderling, resort and spa. I sent Adrian down to the beach with some people that I know, and they got some paddle boards out and enjoyed the day. Went to Chicks and had oysters. And
nice.
We've been to a lot of different restaurants here in Norfolk and at the beach, and I think they've all really enjoyed their time here. Side story, Mimi Rogers' husband went to Old Dominion University.
Right on. Go Monarchs.
Yeah.
We're Monarchs.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jeff. It's been an absolute pleasure. I appreciate you. I wish all the best of luck for you guys' production, and hopefully we can provide a little bit more exclusive content for the fans out there as things progress.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you.